I think we are live, but let me just double check. Are we live? We live? Okay, looks like we are live. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here with me. I'm Srimay, and I think by now all of you are already aware. If you're an online coach and consultant, first of all, this video is for you. If you're trying to become an online coach, or you're already an online coach, then this video is definitely for you. Um, and if you're in the starting phase of your coaching, maybe you've not made that big, if you've not earned that much money that you wanted to earn, then definitely I think this video should help you. Now, this is not a Gyan session or anything like that. I'm not your guru and I'm no one to tell you what to do, what not to do. But I have seen, I have noticed few things which I would like to share with you, which I believe, I struggled with, and many people, many coaches I have seen to this date are still struggling with. And, you know, you may resonate with me, you may not, but I just request you to just watch it with an open mind and heart, and like just be, you may be able to resonate with it. So if you resonate with it, just don't forget to comment, because that will help me to be more authentic and original with you in due course of time and produce such videos, like where I can talk freely with you and I can connect freely with you, and we can always brainstorm. Whenever you feel like you can connect with me, if you feel that I'm eligible to connect with you as an online coach and consultant, and if you think that I can help you somewhere, uh, then definitely reach out to me. Just you'll find your way out if you look at the links and the descriptions or the bios, whatever is written in YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. Let me just check my mic feed. I hope my mic feed is correct. Yeah. Oh no, my mic feed should be. Oh, but there was a problem in the mic. Let me just. Okay, now I think the mic feed is good. Okay, now I think the mic feed is good. Sorry about that. Okay. So yeah, so congruence, right? So what is congruence? I think you must have heard this. If you with the wonderful mentors that we already have in the industry, in the coaching, online coaching industry, especially in this country, in India, I think by now you already know what is congruence, majority of you. But just in case you're wondering what is this congruence, then it is basically alignment in simple words. Okay, alignment of what to who or what to what is that uh, whatever is your niche, right? Whatever is your mission, right? You have actually lived it, and you are still living it in a way. Okay, so that is congruence. All right, so that is alignment. So what happens is when that alignment is missing for whatsoever reason, and today we'll probably I'll talk about that. Whatsoever reason, if that alignment is missing, then something or the other will go wrong. Like for example, like Murphy's law, whatever can go wrong will go wrong, right? So that is most likely going to happen if the alignment is missing. I want to tell you very clearly that for a very long period of time this alignment was missing in me. So definitely we all start becoming an online coach because yeah, there is, I think there is a small number of people who start becoming an online coach just to be rich. Okay, I think that number is very less. Majority, I believe, according to my belief, I believe, or my observations, I believe majority of us, we start becoming an online coach when we know that we have something to offer, we have some knowledge,
some experience, some expertise, and we want to share it with the world. However, we also want to earn a buck or two in return for that, in return of that value exchange. Right? We give the knowledge, and online is the platform where we can reach maximum people, and that's the intention. But I think the major intention, the main thing why we become an online coach is because there is nobility, there is novelty here, right? There is something which is very noble, right? Which is to help people, which is to serve people and help them grow in their life using the experience, expertise, or the knowledge, the wisdom that we have to share. If somebody is able to catch it, somebody is able to implement it, somebody is able to get transformation, then that is what end of the day we all want as online coaches, right? If you are there with me, if you think that's what where you started from, then just type 100% with you in the chat box or in the comments, right? Let me just quickly take a look at if there is anybody who is watching right now. I would like to say hi to you. Drop me a hi in the comments, and I would love to see your comments as well. All right. I would love to take your name, and I would like to welcome you to this live. All right. So far, I haven't seen any people who are online. No worries. Um so even if you're watching this after the live, then hi to you. Hi online coach, hi online consultant, hi online SME, subject matter expert. Okay, so now here is the deal. When we do not have that ikigai, right? And I hope you know what is ikigai. uh, it is is the meaning of your existence. It's a Japanese, it's driven from the Japanese word my reason of existence. So when there is no ikigai, and when I'm talking about ikigai, there are four quadrants. Okay, just in case you don't know, I'll just give you a quick 60 seconds rundown on it. Okay, I'll run you by it. Okay, there are four quadrants. Okay, and that is really very simplest way of explaining congruence. Okay, so imagine this as a Venn diagram. Okay, so in one circle you have what you love. Okay, so what you love. In the other circle you have people are ready to pay you. That means whatever it is that you're doing, people are ready to pay for you, pay for that. Another circle, it says that there is a real need, or there is a there is a community need or a society need for this, for whatever it is that you're doing. That means whatever it is that you're working on, whether it is job or business, if there is a real need in the society, okay, and if you're helping the society to grow, the community to grow, and you help it somewhere or the other, somebody is getting helped. And then finally, whatever it is that you're doing, you're very good at it, you're very skilled at it, right? You have expertise on it, you have experience on it, you have knowledge and wisdom on it, right? In it, sorry, in it, right? Then, and when these four quadrants meet, right, the intersection of all these four quadrants is when you say that if they meet, all of them meet, that intersection, that common area of all these four, what you love to do, what you can get paid for, what the society needs, and what you're good at. If all these four meet, then that is the state of ikigai. That becomes, in Japanese, ikigai, your reason for existence. And that is what congruence in the simplest in the simplest way, right? I could not get aligned to what I wanted to do just after I started it. So, as I said, all of us start becoming an online coach because we want to do something good for people. And in return, we definitely don't want to be broke. We definitely want to earn money, right? But when we do not get the money as expected, okay, mind the word as expected, okay, and why did I say as expected? You already got the hint, isn't it? If you got the hint, I've got the hint, right? I'll come to it in a bit. So as expected, when we don't get that money, right, but we started with the right intent to help people, what happens is we start drifting away from that alignment. That's the catch. Our focus somehow shifts to only one quadrant. And when I say focus, it can be positive focus, it can be negative focus. Negative focus is worrying. Positive focus is how can I improve it. So the money is not there, the money is not there, the money is not there. I'm doing whatever I can, I'm doing whatever I can, but the money is not there, money is not there. That's negative worry, that's worrying, and that's a focus that you're paying to only one lacuna or one lack that you have. And because of that, your entire brain gets occupied, the anxiety takes over, and you start drifting away. You start doing things which you're not supposed, which were absolutely not required. And the positive way of looking at it is that, okay, let me focus on money, let me try to get richer, let me try to get some sales, okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do. So in a way, both of them are leading to some kind of actions. But when you are worried too much that you don't have money, you don't have money, you don't have money as an online coach, you're most likely to take steps which are not going to yield any results anyway for you, because your energy will be visible, your negative energy will be visible in the webinar. And that's one of the reasons why you don't like many coaches don't convert. I was not able to convert because that pressure of getting money was visible on my face. Many coaches I have seen, including me, who have struggled on this and who are still struggling. And the problem is that as long as if the problem with this is that many coaches don't accept it. They think the problem is with the video, the problem is with the advertisement, the problem is with the agency that edited the video, or the agency who is running the ad, or the XYZ external factors. Whereas the actual reason why people are not getting converted is because people are getting repelled from you. Why people are getting repelled from you? Because out of the four quadrants of Ikigai, you started focusing only on the money part. So I want to get paid, I want to get paid, I want to get paid. What happened to whether you love to do it or not? What happened to whether whatever it is you're doing, do you have expertise or not? For example, you definitely started because you had expertise, but what if you change something to gain more money, and whatever it is that you're changing, for example, you applied WhatsApp automation, for example, you started Google ads, for example, you started Meta ads, for example, you changed your course curriculum. For example, you started a VLC funnel, VSL funnel, right? Video sales letter funnel. For example, you started a one-to-one funnel. For example, you changed your niche once again. Whatever changes that you're making, right? Is it really something that you are loving? Is it really something that is gonna be really helpful and in need for people, or you're just doing it because you expected to earn? As I said, remember what I said. You can rewind and check. As expected, because we don't get money as expected as online coaches. So who built that expectation in the first place? You, me, I. The expectation was set by me, right? But why did I set the expectation? And are you? Am I trying to say that I should not expect the money to come? That will be foolish. No, I'm not saying that. But are your expectations realistic and original? Are they indigenous, or those so-called 3 lakhs per month, or 1 crore by 12 months, or this or that, or whatever is the target that you want to achieve? Or is it the targets that you want to achieve, the expectations are imposed because of the peer pressure? Because there are too many results in front of you who may have, who you think may have lesser knowledge than you, less communicated than you, less smartness than you, everything less, but still are making more money? Is it because of that pressure you expected that you should also get? Think about it, right? So my dear friends, what's this whole thing about congruence? Everything is about congruence. Your entire coaching business depends how well you will thrive, and mind the word thrive, not survive, and how happy you are while achieving it, and you're not burnt out, right? And you're able to live the life you want to live. I think that's actual freedom, that's actual success, that we are able to live the life we want. I want to sleep in the afternoon, I'll sleep. If I want to say no to somebody, I'll say no. I have my reasons. I know how to prioritize. If I come to a stage where I can do all that without worrying too much about others, I am free. I have at least some kind of freedom, right? And the reason why I'm saying some kind, because of geopolitical reasons, right? The stupid ways our politicians play games with us. Um, I really sometimes doubt if we can ever be actually free. Anyway, uh, but let's not drift from the point. I mean, at least we'll have some kind of freedom, right? At least I will die thinking, who will cry when you die, Robin Sharma, right? Uh, at least I'll die with a smile on my face that I was able to live my life the way I wanted. And that's freedom. That's true freedom. I think it's just like I always think, I will always keep telling myself, oh, so I'm sorry, I'm exceeding the time. Okay, let me put an end soon. I don't want to waste your time because, yeah, I don't want to waste your time too much. But if you really are into it, then thank you so much, right? If you're still here. So yeah, so who will cry when you die, right? Robin Sharma. uh, I was able to live the life that I wanted to. Yeah, some dreams I achieved, some dreams I didn't, but overall I was able to live a life that I wanted to. That's the smile that we need to have. And as I was saying, I was about to say that I always compare it with the examination. The exam papers that we ever gave were hardly for 2 hours max. But for that 2 hours, we studied for probably 20 months, depending on the kind of exam. It all boils down to that particular those particular few hours, few seconds. So, in the last moments of your life, if we are able to think that, hey, I was able to live a life that I wanted to live, that's a beautiful satisfaction. Not only that, now you will say that, hey, we are going to die, be practical. Some people will say, be practical, da. Come on, you die, nobody remembers, nothing. You leave a legacy, you leave an energy. What is legacy? I don't I according to me, legacy is not your company, or your billions of dollars or whatever, or properties that you leave for your children, but or for anybody for that matter. But legacy is a thought process. It's I think it's a possibility, it's a hope that you leave behind. It's a journey, it's a path that you leave behind. That's the legacy that we leave behind, right? Some possibility, yes. If Shrima could achieve this, maybe I'll try, and I'll try to achieve it as well, right? If he could do this, then let me also try, right? That is true legacy. So if you are congruent, and I hope you are, because and you're not drifting away from congruence because you're applying this technique, that technique, this WhatsApp, that what automation, this agency, that agency, the numbers which are imposed to you with all these, community members who are achieving great. I hope you are not getting You're being very practical and very logical and analytical about how you conceive them, how you receive them, right? I hope you're very clear about it, because if you get swayed away with that, you are no more congruent, because your energy is drifted from that ikigai state, right? So, my dear friend, this is a big realization. People who make money not necessarily are have profit, and people who have profit not necessarily are happy. If this gives you some little bit of hope, remember this. So what I want to tell you, what I think the message that I want to pass here is that obviously it's up to you. What I believe, according to me, I believe what we need to, what I have decided is that, or what I uh, took. I mean, when I took things into my stride, I realized that I want to be an online coach who is absolutely original, authentic, uh, not worried or anxious, um, and I'm in the flow state and in the being state, right? I'm not just in the doing state, right? So I'm living whatever I'm coaching or teaching. I am what my course is. I am, or I mean, I am what my coach is, what my courses are. I am what my membership is. This is what my community is. So this is what I want. I'm not some other person. I am what my course is. I am what my curriculum is. I am living that life every single day. I went the hero journey. You must have heard that. Yes, there were problems. I tackled the problems. I was able to find a solution. I got some solution, I implemented it, I saw some transformations in me, my state, my then state versus now state. There is a huge difference. The now state is better than the then state, and therefore now I can help you understand how I achieved there. What were the steps that I took? And that's how I became a coach, right? So, and once I am in the now state, I am in the being state, right? The now state is the better state, and now I'm trying to live that better state every single day. So I'm not drifting away. I'm not drifting away. Correct? I'm not just borrowed concept from here and there and try to make a course and present to you. Right? Obviously, we cannot reinvent the wheel. Obviously, we have to, whatever it is that anybody is talking about has already been said. But yes, we will borrow some ideas, but not all the ideas. I would like to call it the Pareto's 80-20 principle, where 20% is borrowed. Yes, you have learned something from someone, you're implementing it in your funnel. Yeah, that's fine. But 80% should be you. And that's congruence. If you reverse the equation, that's absolutely non-congruent. And even if you are making money because just because you copy pasted somebody in probably in your region or your language, congratulations to you. But let me tell you very clearly that you need to think whether down the line I will have the ikigai, or did I just focus on the money part, right? And that is my time for you, my dear friend. It takes uh, I don't know. It takes a lot of failures, a lot of burning the fingers to make me realize that it's all right to be cocky and put up a show, like how Bruce Lee said. It's all right. I can be all cocky and put up a show. It's very easy. But what about me? What about me? What about myself? Right? Why my existence? Right? So it's very cocky and very nice to get the fame, the likes, the Instagram followers, the YouTube followers, the this, the that, an award in front of 700, 800 people on a stage. But what's the reality? Who are you? Like, are you ikigai? Are you, are you satisfying? Are you every single day? Are you aligned with yourself? That, that is what um, is a good online coach. and that is what is a good business. What do you think about it? Let me please share your thoughts. I hope you got something out of this thing. And thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much if you watch this, if you, that's a respect for me. Thank you for listening to me. My intention is very clear. Whatever I have experienced personally, right? The feelings. It's not, as I say, it's not gyan. It's not knowledge that I'm sharing, but I'm sharing my feelings in this journey. And as much as possible, I would like to share it because I know that coaches are beautiful. Coaching is a beautiful job. Is a beautiful, not. I mean, coaching is a beautiful um, service. It's very noble. My, as I always say, my father was a maths professor. My mother was a physics professor, and I have seen them how they used to help people, not just on the subject, but in life or in mindset holistically, to become better student, to become better people, not just better students, right? I've got those good things from my parents, and thanks to my parents who are already the stars shining somewhere, and I love them, and I miss them a lot. And yeah, I got that thing in me that yeah, it's a very noble job, and there are many things that we can't change in the society, the corrupted, broken, and in many ways beautiful as well society. But what we can do, I mean, I think I would like to believe that, if I mean, let me be very straight, if I can't, if I hate politics and I can't be a politician, but the least thing that I can do is to empower people on the ground with the thought processes, um, which will help them to choose the right leader. At least that much I can do. Correct? Teaching, coaching, mentoring, training.